Welcome back. This is Love Island Season 2, Day 11, Part 1. This season is coming to an end and I'm so sad. I feel like we're finally starting to get some drama, finally starting to get some tea, and not make everything so typical for our main character player. You know, they're changing it up a little bit. I wish we had more time because I wanted to see what Casa Amor would look like with these upgraded features, or what new boys would look like with these features. So yeah, I wish that there was more challenges, because obviously the new overlay with the outfit change or like dressing up for themed parties has been so much fun. So if you guys are ready, I'm ready. Let's get into this. I think last time we left off, we had a 90s themed party and they brought back season 1 Love Island the game, Tim, and I was kind of shook. I was like, so random, but they gave him like the updated, you know, graphics and animations, which I totally digged. And Thoughtella looked banging in her 90s outfit. She killed it. She slayed it. Anyways, they was a surprise recoupling where Lily and Raffi got to choose who they were going to couple up. Lily did not choose Tai. She ended up choosing Nikki and snatched him right away from Eladine. So Eladine was like devastated. Your girl Thoughtella and Tai were so excited. They ended up getting it on in the VIP booth after Thoughtella was talking about that poll. So this time I'm hoping we get to follow up and see what happens with the drama with Eladine, Nikki, and Lily, and continue the growth in our relationship with Tai. I don't know if you guys have checked out Love Island Season 2, the show, but USA has a new season of Love Island and it's been really good. If you guys are interested in my thoughts or opinions on the show, please comment down below. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this YouTube series. I'm gonna be better, I promise. I just got back to work and working 4/10s is really hard, but don't worry. This coming week, we'll be on it. We are in the bedroom. Whoa, there's like a glitch in the system. We wake up and we find Tai's arm draped over us. Tai looks so peaceful, and he actually looks kind of scary because there's like a glitch in the system and his like face is like gone. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna give him a little squeeze. We roll our body so that you and Tai are pressed chest to chest. So she is like on her man, ready for the day to begin. His skin is warm and we can feel his heart beating softly. We put our arm around him and move closer. Tai stirs and opens his eyes. He says, "Hey there, you." Okay, so now he's back to normal, thank goodness. He leans in and nuzzles us close against his nose. "You're great." Okay, we knew it. The two of us just kind of lie back and both of us let a contented sigh. He gets closer to us. Even though we're not quite touching, we can feel the warmth of his arms around us. When he speaks, his voice is soft and low. He says, "I love the way you sound, Thoughtella," which we already knew. He tells us that all the time. He says, "Would you say something for me?" Like what? Anything you like. Okay, well, I guess we'll say something. Let's say something flirty. "You're so fine, how could I say no?" Are they like reusing filler parts again? Like, this is gonna make me mad. The first time I heard your voice was in the they're reusing these fillers. Oh no. We're gonna skip through that. I can't believe they would just reuse the fillers like that. This is the second time. I got it the first time. I thought, you know what, maybe it's an error, maybe it's like a glitch in the system, but you can do it the second time. That's just rude. Okay, he says, "So here we are. Did you see yourself with someone this close to the end?" Did I see myself changing partners so close to the end? I'm gonna say, let's say we were meant to be, because it was fate that drew Thoughtella and Tai together. I feel like I spent my whole time in here waiting for you. He says, "How do you think I felt waiting to come in and meet you? Do you ever think about what it'll be like when we go back to the real world?" Let's see. Yeah, of course. Let's say I'm ready for my next adventure, because Thoughtella is all ready for the next move. She's got to get that coin. Tai's like, "Wow, you never stop, do you?" It's very cool. Okay, so Tai likes that, it seems. He props himself up on one elbow and looks at us with a smile. "So what does the future hold for you?" Okay, what am I planning to do with the future? Let's say I want to get married and have some kids. Ooh, he says, "I feel the same way. All this is so nice." Okay, we got hundreds. But I don't want to live this life forever. I couldn't. That sounds like me neither. The conversation is interrupted by a loud gurgling sound. She's like, what was that? Oops, that was me. Or at least my stomach. Okay. Tatella says she's hungry too. Are they gonna like cook breakfast together? That's cute. She says, why don't I make you breakfast in bed? It can be like a date. Okay, so Tatella is about to cook for her man. So we get some hard eyes. He says, a date? I like that. You do that for me? Of course we would. Like, it's Tai. Duh. He seems pretty happy. I said I'd make breakfast in bed. Let's say anything for you, babe. Absolutely. We tap him on the nose. She says, wait right here. So Tatella's about to go chef it up in the kitchen. We get out of bed and we go right to the kitchen. Okay, so we're in the kitchen. What should we make? Let's make, these are all so boring. Let's do a fruit salad. You can't mess up a fruit salad, right? So she says a classic and healthy. We neatly chop up some strawberries, melon, and pineapple, and we pop it right into the bowl. It needs a little extra oomph. Let's add more fruit. We find some melon in the fridge, we cut it up, and we apply it liberally. I'm not sure about this. Why? It's fruit salad. What am I saying? This is perfect. It works, right? So Tai is coming downstairs. His hair is all tousled and he's still in his pajamas. Wow, let's say you look so hot. He grins and runs a hand through his hair. He says, you too, babe. He wraps his arms around us from behind and it looks like he's gonna say something. So what are we having? Tatella's like, I made us some fruit. We put the fruit on the table. This is amazing, babe. Looks like you tried something new. We literally put fruit on top of fruit. I want it to be a bit adventurous. This is so confusing. He says, I can't wait to taste it. It's fruit on fruit. So Tatella says, maybe this isn't working. This doesn't seem to work right. And she says that Tai seems to be enjoying it though. It's fruit. So Tai waves to someone behind us. Oh, hi, Yasmin. We look around, but Yasmin isn't there. When you look back, now we have less food than we had before. Okay, so clearly he doesn't like fruit on top of fruit. Tattella's like, what happened there? Genevieve says, morning, hope we're not intruding. Are they intruding? Let's be gross and say we were just about to start going at it on the countertop. Iona says, that doesn't sound very sanitary. And she's like, huh. I'm pretty glad you didn't, because if I don't get something to eat, I'm gonna eat Seb soon. Seb's like, hey, you think you're just gonna eat me without me giving a fight? So Genevieve's like, you just put on a vinyl about being eaten and sigh about it. Seb is like speechless. And he says, I hate having friends who know me so well. Elodine's like, what's the weirdest thing you've eaten because you were just that hungry? That's wild. Tai. So Tai is coming at our fruit salad. Tatella says, hey, it was weird, but it ended up being pretty good in the end. It's fruit on fruit. Doesn't make sense. My weirdest thing is pasta and yeast extract. Tatella's like, does it work? Yeah, it's actually surprisingly pretty good. Mine is probably dry couscous. Ew. That can't even be right, mate. No, it was a big mistake. I can do weirder than that. Okay, Tatella, what did we eat that was really weird? We ate... Okay. So we had sheer hunger and Tatella ate some tea leaves, okay? This girl was starving. She ate some dry tea leaves. So Nikki's like, just dry tea leaves? Tatella's like, yeah, I ripped open a tea bag just to get them. Dang, she was hungry. Elodine says, how hungry were you? Tatella's like, very. Well, that's definitely the weirdest. I think we have a winner. Tai leans over and whispers in our ear. Hey, Tatella, I think I'm gonna go lie down on the daybeds, get some R&R. You know, the rest and relaxation. Do you want to join me? It would be nice to just chill with you for a bit, especially after last night. It would be nice to slip away. Let us leave with Tai and join our man. Tatella and I just have to go by the daybeds to do that thing. You remember that thing, right, Tatella? Tatella's like, yes, absolutely, that thing. Elodine's like, make out? Tatella's like, maybe. So he's like, bye guys. So we all head off to the daybeds. Tai flops down and he looks at us. He takes our hair and lazily pulls us onto the bed. We fall on top of him. Thanks for breakfast, by the way. It was actually pretty good. Tai enjoyed our breakfast. Let's keep it cheeky and say, what am I getting in return? You know, I don't just make breakfast for free, babe. Okay. Tai says, I'm sure we can think of something. As we lie on Tai, we can feel his chest rising with every breath. He strokes our head with a tender thumb. We feel the sun warming our back. All of our troubles from the night before seem a world away. You stay like that for a couple of minutes. Our bodies are just rising and falling gently. We trace the line of his tattoos with our finger. Okay, so we're like drawing his tattoos with our finger. He says, that feels so nice. Okay. It's starting to heat up a little bit. I can feel it. Tatel says, I love your tattoos. I could get lost in them if we were here long enough. Tai says, I wouldn't stop you. So time passes us by. After a while, we glance at Tai. His eyes are shut and his breathing has slowed down. So he's fallen asleep on us. We hear a few laughs from the kitchen, but otherwise everything is peaceful. Nobody's watching. You know what? I don't want to kiss his belly. Let's kiss him on the lips, wake him up and say hello, hi. Your girl's here. We lean forward and plant a soft kiss on his lips. His eyes flutter open. He's like, ooh, hey. Was I drifting off there? Yes, Tai, you were out cold. Tatel says, you tell me. I guess I might have been. Are we still alone? Yeah, everyone's still hanging out in the kitchen. So everybody's still in that kitchen chilling. We've got the beds to ourselves, not to mention the gorgeous view. Are we talking about the countryside or this beautiful girl in front of me? So we both are laughing and Tatel's like, Tai, that's so corny. Yes. This is what I love about Tatella. She is to the point. He says, I'm just telling it like I see. We see a mischievous smile spread across his face. Speaking of things, so Tai's definitely coming on to us. So what are we gonna do? Let's go ahead and get this party going. We're gonna kiss him. We lean in and touch Tai's cheek lightly. The sun gleams on his skin. Look at them, so cute. He leans up, his lips are slightly parted, and our mouths meet as he puts his arms right around us. His hands are clutching our back as we kiss. When we finally pull away, we're both just like flushed, breathless. Atel's like, ooh, we could take this farther. You know, love at first. This is them. Everyone's still in the kitchen after all. So what are they gonna do, you guys? Let us do some bits with Tai on the daybeds. Like, their goal is basically to smash in every part of the house. She says, are you thinking what I'm thinking? Look at that, Tella. She's ready to go. Tai says, I think so. Ooh, 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 ooh. Tai says, why don't you show me so that we can be sure? Oh my gosh. We lean forward and we kiss Tai, tracing our fingers down his neck to his collarbone. All right, so Tatella is working her magic on this boy here. We lightly brush his chest, letting our fingernails raise goosebumps all over his exposed skin. See, I'm telling you, he lies back and he just smiles at us. We take his wrists and pin them above his head, teasing his mouth with ours. See, this is our girl Tatella. She's loving this. She's living for it. She likes to be in charge. When he leans up to try to kiss us, Tatella pulls back and shakes her head. Ooh. Tai says, I want you. And Tatella's like, I know. Yes. We trace our lips down his body over his stomach. So things are getting heated, hot and heavy between these two. We slip our hand inside of his shorts and lean closer, pressing our body against his. Ooh, things are getting heated. Tai shuffles a bit and pulls a condom out from behind. Tatel's like, where have you been hiding this the whole time? It was tucked into the waistband, so he was ready. He knew. He said, I grabbed it before we came over here. Where did he grab it from, though? He says, always be prepared. That's what I like to say. Oh my gosh. We take one last glance over in the direction of the villa. Coast's clear. Okay, so the coast is clear. They're about to just get it on real quick. Tai says, that's what I like to hear. Tatella calls him a poet. He's like, oh, I'm more than that. Oh my gosh. Giggling, we pull the sheets over the two of us and we start to just explore each other's body. His energy is electrifying. The two of us are tossing, writhing, turning, and for what seemed like a very long time, when in actuality, it was just a quickie session. When we're finished, we roll on top of him and we're just panting heavily. I gotta catch their breath, got it in real quick. Latel says, I could do that all day. Like, dang, she don't ever let the man just breathe. Tai says, I wouldn't stop you. We stay together for a long time. The sun climbs higher in the sky, but we don't pay it any attention. Just for a little while, everything is quiet and the world around us ceases to exist. Latel is like, did we fall asleep? We were a bit tuckered out. Oh my gosh, what a flirt. So Tella does this nice big stretch and she says, let's go rejoin the others. You know, they've been chit-chatting away for hours. When we head back to the kitchen, everyone is still just hanging out with each other. There are empty plates and bowls everywhere, just kind of lying around, and no one seems to be worried about cleaning them up. Nikki says, I just can't believe it's all coming to an end. We haven't even known each other that long, but I feel like I've known you for years. It's like, you guys are a part of my life right now. Yeah, it's hard to imagine not being here. Let's stay in touch, yeah? Okay, so we're talking about staying in touch after the show's over. Do I want to stay in touch with my friends here? Let's be nice, and let's just say, yeah, BFFs for life. Seb says, I've never been anyone's BFF before. Nikki says, here's a question. Do you guys think the villa has changed you? Okay. Do I think I've been changed? I'm gonna say yes, for the better. She's like, it's really opened me up. I've come out of my shell so much. You didn't exactly seem in your shell to start. This show has definitely changed me. Oh my gosh. I used to think finding love was so difficult. Now it seems easy. All you need is to be unbelievably attractive and get picked from among thousands of hopefuls to be on TV. Oh my gosh. Oh my lord. Okay, so now we're in the dressing room. You're getting ready while Nikki sits at one of the tables. He's already dressed. Okay, so finally we're like getting in the Nikki and Eladine drama. Let's see where his head's at. What's the tea? And you know Nikki's our best friend, so we're always gonna have his back. So Nikki asked if we had fun with Tai. Did we have fun on the daybed? Let's say it was a nice time to get a alone time. Wink, wink. Nikki says, you go, girl. See, look at him. He's supportive. Gotta take your chances where you can, I suppose. There's a moment of silence. He seems a bit distracted. You know what? Let's ask him if he's okay. Hey, Nikki, are you okay? He's like, oh yeah. Are you thinking about Eladine? He says, how did you know? Was it my sour face or my stony silence? Tatel's like, a little bit of both. Well, you're a perceptive one. Did you want to talk about it? It's just, I really liked her. Okay, so they still like each other. Nikki really liked Eladine. Let's console him because he consoled us. I'm sorry, Nikki, this really sucks. He says, yeah, it does. No matter how hard I try to keep away from the drama, it always finds me. So Nikki's like really upset about it. He doesn't know what to do. I like Eladine so much, but Lily. Okay, so is Nikki starting to like Lily? He puts his head in his hands. Nikki's really upset. You know what? Let's say it'll be okay. Try not to worry, Nikki. I'm sure everything will work out. If you and Eladine are meant to be, you'll be. If not, you're better off knowing now. I don't want it to be out of my hands though. Oh no. So Nikki seems really stressed about this. He says, thanks, Natella, you give good advice. He says, I need to make up my mind, that much is clear. So maybe Nikki does like Lily. He takes a deep breath. Is Lily turning Nikki's head? That's my question. It's okay, I'm gonna be okay. Can I ask a question, Natella? Sure. Do you think we'd be mates if we met out in the real world? So would Natella and Nikki be friends? I'm gonna say definitely, but in reality it's a no, because if Nikki was available to go for, Natella would have went for Nikki in the beginning. So we'll be nice. This isn't the bad version. Nikki says, I think so too. You're great. Nikki smiles at us. Okay. Right, time to get dressed and face the day. Okay, so now it's time to get dressed and face the day. Nikki turns around so that we can get changed. Oh my gosh, what? So we're just like getting changed in front of Nikki. I guess not in front of him because he turned around, but still, it's kind of weird. All right, let's pick our bathing suit for the day. You know what? I think we're gonna do a two-piece. Let's bring the stripes back because I like it a lot. Old reliable, it hasn't failed me yet. Nikki says, I love that on you. Ah, so sweet. Nikki gets up and he stretches. Right, I'm gonna go work out a bit, I think. Okay, he needs to clear his mind and figure out who does he want to be with. Tatella says, sure thing. Nikki gets up and heads downstairs. Oh, hey, Tai. Okay, so Ty's back. Tai comes up the stairs. He says, hi, babe. I thought I'd come and see how you were feeling. Okay, so now Tai is checking in with us. You remember like in season 2 when they check in like every 5 seconds? He's finally checking in. You know, about us, now that we're getting close to the end. I wish you would have done it more frequently throughout the game. So how am I feeling? I'm gonna say I feel really positive about us. I mean, I feel like that was a given considering what we did earlier. We get some hard eyes and Tai says, that's really good to hear. My head was never really turned, but I was so worried that yours would be. Don't lie. He says, I trust you, but Raffi was pretty intimidating. So our tall, strong giant was a little bit intimidated. Tatella says, not a patch on you, boo. So cute. Tai says, thanks. Just then, our phone rings. Okay, so now we're getting a text. Islanders building relationships takes planning and compromise, and only strong foundations lead to winners. Gather outside on the lawn and see if you have what it takes. Hashtag beachy keen. Hashtag sand land. Okay, so we're going to be doing something with sand, something beachy. Tai says, what do you think that means? No idea. Let's get the others and go find out. Okay, so this was the end of Love Island Season 3, Day 11, and it was an okay episode. I think it was nice that we got to have some more one-on-one time with Tai and kind of have like almost a whole episode about it. I am a little bit ticked that they are like reusing conversations. We paid extra gems for that one-on-one moment with Tai behind the waterfall, and we had that same conversation about how he loves our voice and how he thinks it's so sexy, whatever. But then we didn't pay extra gems and we still had that conversation later on. And to me, I think that's a little bit messy. This is the second time it's happened because the first time it was that same conversation that we had with Nikki. And so I'm just not sure what their thought process is because it doesn't make it look good. It makes it seem like it was like lazy, not thought out. And if I'm paying my money, you better give me some new conversations. Give me some tea, you know. They could have a conversation about growing their relationship or like where's their head at. But I digress. We're done with that. Please continue to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know your thoughts. How do you think the game's gonna end? I mean, it seems like the next days are called Will You Go to Prom With Me? So I guess instead of like the finale, we're going to prom, but who knows? I'm just excited, and I hope you guys are enjoying these series. I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.